Spears running and Cena and Rock, but like, yeah, these two matches went back to back. I mean, and for a tag team title, like that will never happen again. I don't think. I think this is probably one of the only times, especially the whole like same three teams here. Like it's unbelievable. Obviously, the WrestleMania following this like was a massively different kind of look. They went to that stadium again, which they'd had quite a bit of time off of working the big stadiums. They hadn't really done the stadiums at this point since WrestleMania 8, and we're on 16. So there'd been a long gap between going back to the large arena, big stadiums, and not doing the arenas. And pretty much it's been stadiums pretty much ever since. If you discount maybe 3 others in between all that. And obviously this year's, gotta say that sadly. Oh man, straight over. Don't forget, guys, if you want to fix and you're not doing anything, I want to promote something else as well. There is the Indie Mania going on at the moment. Wrestle Talk are presenting that, and it's on YouTube all weekend. So if WrestleMania isn't enough for you for 2 nights, you've got that as well. Plus, if you haven't checked out some of the other watch-alongs I've done, go back on them. They're all available in our archive. Hit the subscribe button to this and you'll hear it all. We've done King Kong Bundy and Hogan. Obviously the match we're doing now. We've done Warrior and Hogan. We've done John Cena and Batista. We've had CM Punk and Taker, Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. It's been a real blast doing these. I think I'll probably stick to this sort of thing like yearly, like trying to do them. That's why I haven't really picked out the top, every top quality match, because otherwise I'd run out of them. But I've enjoyed just picking matches here and there. It's been pretty cool. I think I'll make it a rule that I have to always do like 10 years back all the time, 10, 20 and 30. And then like 2 others, just like random ones as well. Like try and get like 5 in. But yeah, it's been cool. It's been really good. It's obviously we'd gone away from doing podcasting as regular as I have been for quite some time, but this has like obviously got us back into it a bit, and we can't be out and about, so it's been kind of cool to touch base back on podcasting again. I know it's kept quite a lot of you guys happy, so I think I've definitely got to rethink things when things get back to normal about having something going on the podcast a little bit more regular. Kind of feel a little bit bad now, because honestly, like I know like we're in the situation we are, so maybe that's why like the hits have been really good, but I've been quite amazed. This is a crazy thing. Like honestly, there's not a lot of give to setting this table up the way it is. You're like, really? I don't think I'd trust it, to be honest with you. I really don't. But if there was any 2 guys that would know how to do this kind of thing, it would be the Dudleys, but still, it just doesn't look safe, does it? It really doesn't. You're going to see the Hardys taking them on now. Of course, every single one of these guys, bar Edge, had all had a stint in TNA at some point. Amazing to think about that. Nero and Willow and all that other characters that were coming out. The Broken Matt stuff, obviously. Dudleys had to be named Team 3D for legal reasons. Christian Cage won the title. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to think. See him trying to set up like more stuff. There's just so much going on. No wonder they called it Tables, Ladders and Chairs in the end. It's unbelievable. Obviously Dudleys were well renowned like especially when they came into WWF, like for this whole putting people through tables and stuff. So you knew they were going to play a part in this match, even though it was a ladders match. Made perfect sense. There we go, Spanish announce table, of course. Always their table to be used in times like this. Oh man, this looks like it could be brutal. There we go, there goes Devon. Oh man. Straight through. I love that look after, like Bubba Ray just it's in like a trance after doing something like that. Now guys, don't forget tomorrow, Saturday, depending on when you're listening to this, on the WrestleMania weekend show, I'm going to have the Boss Man come on. Yeah, Turnbuckle TV's own. Yeah, he's going to come on, and Richard, his name is, and we're going to be talking to him about a few bits and pieces on the Turnbuckle TV channel, which is kind of like our umbrella. And obviously we're going to talk WrestleMania as well, so come on for that one. I'll try and have that out by Saturday evening, I would imagine. Oh man, straight in. And on Sunday we're going to have the guy from 1310. He's going to come on, and we're going to do like from the first night of WrestleMania. We're just going to go through that, the review slightly, and then on Sunday, that's not enough for you, we're going to do like the whole Sunday's review, and I've got a special guest for that one. But like I said last time, I'm not giving away who that is, but the only clues you've got is he's a UK legend and he's a him. That's all I'm giving. So yeah, it's going to be really good to have them on board and go through the shows. We're in the process of looking at possibly doing like a live watch along, even though I've got all this going on, but nothing's been confirmed. But as soon as I know, I'll send like all you guys the emails, the notifications that I'm doing it, so you guys will be kept in the loop. But don't forget, guys, as I always say, check out 1310 Appeal. Can't say enough good things about it. I'm really happy that he's going to be on the show, because he's going to be able to talk to you guys about what he's got a little bit more in detail, which is great. And obviously, if you want to check out the website in the meantime, then feel free to just literally go ahead, check it out, and obviously use our promo code. So it's at 1310appeal.bigcartel.com. And if you use our promo code WrestleLine, you're going to get 15% off your order. So well worth the check. But go ahead and do that. And also check them out on Twitter at 1310app and 1310appeal on Instagram. Here we go. Here's the moment that is about coming up here. This obviously gets shown a hell of a lot, like in the highlight clips or tributes when stuff goes like that. Also, check out WrestleLine channel on Instagram. I'm going to post some really cool videos that are going to go up that I think you'll enjoy. Here we go. I remember being live watching this and thinking, no way. Wow. Yeah, the next day, I recorded this on VHS. I was just replaying this over and over again, just showing my other mates, trying to show it off. 2000 was the year I left school. I remember going, I hadn't slept the whole Sunday. I remember going into school with the videotape, and yeah, me and my mate, we were proper wrestling buddies together. We would reenact pretty much everything and just talk about the whole thing. We'd break down the whole card. It's kind of like the pre-podcast era that we were doing in the classroom instead of learning. And still action. I still can't believe this setup has lasted through all this. Speaking of setups, it's interesting how they did the entranceway there. That they, you'll notice everything's down quite a lower tier there, and that way they can actually have the arena. They can sell tickets to everyone around the whole thing instead of just having one side closed off. But obviously they got really extravagant with it the year later. Twist of Fate there by Matt Hardy, as we now see. Yeah, it's Matt, isn't it? Yeah. So it's getting really confusing. Christian and him going for it. Yeah, these bits, they make my nerves bad. Even though I know nothing does like accidentally go wrong here, but like it's just, when you've gone through things like Mick Foley in the freaking Hell in a Cell, like you know anything is possible, and it's so dangerous at these points. Oh man, bang! So this guy. And there you go, there's the title, but what a way to finish. Literally, just like thrown him down. And there we go, Edge and Christian victorious. I gotta say, I was like surprised when I was watching this live. I just could not believe those were the two guys that won this, like out of everybody. But obviously an amazing team when you think about it. They went on and had massive success together. Outstanding tag team, and there you go. What a match! Lots and lots of spots. I mean, you could just literally have like a whole highlight reel of this, and it probably last a good 2 minutes. There was just so much stuff. Again, oh man, look at that! Great shot. They should show more of that. I think I'd love them to have something similar to that, like this year. I think they've got to get really creative with it. But yeah, so obviously at the end of the match, I want to thank everybody for checking this out. This is the last watch along for the WrestleMania build up. As we see Edge and Christian victorious, going through the crowd. But yeah, check out all our stuff now over the weekend. It's going to be a busy one. There's a face, Kevin Kelly. Obviously, he's got quite a big deal in ROH these days. Linda McMahon and Mick, of course. But yeah, no, thank you for everybody that's given us all the good feedback and all the suggestions for these matches. It's been a real blast doing them. It's been cool. It's taken my mind off things a little bit, We're all obviously living in very sort of uncertain times. But don't forget, guys, please, take the government's advice. Take all your... all the official health people that are giving out all the advice at the moment. Stay home if you're fortunate enough to be able to stay at home. I want to thank all the people that are still going out, still going into homes, like the carers. Amazing job. Have so much respect. Obviously myself, I'm in a fortunate position. I am in care, but like I'm in a fortunate position where I can like operate from home. So I'm not going to complain. I know there's like a lot of people are a little bit, they're getting bored and stuff. But look, if you're a wrestling fan, you're listening to this, we're kind of lucky because wrestling is still going on. We've still got WWE. There ain't a lot of other sports or entertainments that are still going to bring stuff to us. So we've got to be kind of like a little bit grateful, I feel. And obviously, everybody who's doing all the key jobs, all the nurses, doctors, shopkeepers, all the people that are going out, amazing job. But for everybody else, please stay safe, keep distancing, and making sure you do that. Stay home as much as possible, just going out for the essentials. That is the main thing. But guys, until WrestleMania, I will hope that you enjoy as much as you can of the podcast stuff that I've got. Don't forget, check out Turnbuckle TV as well, and Wrestle Talk on YouTube. Check out Indie Mania. It's going to be pretty exciting. There's well over 10 promotions that they're showing on this stuff, and it's all for free. It's on YouTube, and there might even be an announcement going on it. Wink, wink. So you definitely want to check that out. And don't forget to check out Mariah May on the show as well from yesterday. Like really good podcast when we break down WrestleMania as well. Until WrestleMania, folks, have a good one.